Billy, and it'll be all right.
Well, hello, baby. Glad you could make our scene.
We called for two birds. Where's the other one?
Just a phone call away. Would you like a blonde or a brunette?
No redheads?
Oh, let's not argue with the little lady, Eddie. Come right on in.
Billy? Billy? I just...
It's all right, baby. What happened?
I couldn't do it. I tried. I really tried. I got to the door and I couldn't do it.
You will, little angel. Don't worry.
Can't. I tried. Diane can, but
Diane?
I really tried, Billy.
Well, and you try again and you make it. Now, what about Diane? She was with you?
Don't be mad at her, Billy.
I'm not, but she's not supposed to work for a while. Now, where is she?
I don't know.
Just tell me where she is so I can send her home.
At a motel. By the wharf. I shouldn't have left her there all by herself.
Don't worry, she's all right. But don't ever run away again, all right? That's nothing. It's just a way for us to live. You'll see how easy it is. Now, you just go on home, and I'll be there in a little while.
Hey, I forgot to pick up my mail last night. Oh, got a letter from Jeannie. Hasn't written in over a month.
Doesn't she have a heavy load this semester?
Yeah. Let's see what she's been up to, huh? You know what she did last weekend?
No, what?
She was in a bicycle race, 50 miles. Finished 87th out of 160 starters. And she says, except for my shoulders and legs, which are a little stiff, but otherwise I'm fine. So that's something, huh?
Yeah. Sounds like a tune-up for one of those distance races.
50 miles isn't a real distance?
No, most of those races are over 100 miles. Did she say what her time was?
No. Say 100 miles, how long does that take?
Winning time?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours?
Yep.
That's, 7s and the 6. 8, 22. 23 miles an hour?
Yeah.
You mean a kid can keep up that speed for 4.5 hours?
Sometimes faster and longer.
Oh, come on, no
I'm
way.
not kidding.
Inspectors 8-1, Harbor Police have a possible homicide at the marina. Will you respond?
Inspectors 8-1, 10-4, will respond. All right, hotshot. Let's see how fast you can pedal this thing. Hello, Doc.
Morning, Mike.
Bernie? Any details?
Norwegian freighter crew discovered her body.
She wasn't in the water more than a couple of hours.
She's no more than 16, 17 at the most.
That's my guess, Mike.
No wallet?
The position of the body says she went off the bridge. Could have jumped. There's bruises on her upper arms that look like handprints, as if she was held from behind.
Couldn't those have happened when she hit the water, when they took her out?
Not likely. There's a bruise in her lower right jaw that doesn't appear to have come from the fall either. That's about as much as I can give you before the autopsy.
Thanks. We'll hold on to these.
Okay, Mike. See you later.
See you, Bernie.
As soon as we get back, check those phone numbers, will you?
Right. You okay?
This is Lieutenant Stone. I want to make a long-distance telephone call to Tucson, Arizona. You can charge it to my home phone, please.
Hello?
Jeannie, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm fine, sweetheart. How are you?
Up to my neck in biology. I've got an exam at 10 o'clock.
Well, I won't hold you up. I just called because I received your letter. The one about the bike race, 50 miles? Pretty rough, huh? Well, you get back to your biology.
Oh, no, it's all right.
No, you're getting good grades now. I don't want to mess them up. I'll call you later. But listen. Just take care of yourself, will you? That's the important thing. And you didn't tell me the time.
My time?
Yeah, the bike race.
7 hours and 5 minutes.
7 hours and 5 minutes? Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, you're going to have to get in shape if you want to compete with the champs. They can do 100 miles in 4.5 hours, sometimes longer and faster.
Mike, are you sure everything's all right?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Everything is fine. I'm going to have to hang up now, sweetheart. And you get an A in that exam, do you hear?
Okay. Good to hear your voice, Mike.
You too, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's what it was, huh? You were wondering if that girl this morning had written any letters lately?
Did anyone ever tell you the doors were to knock on?
Gee, no, Lieutenant. They always told us at the academy they were to knock down. How's Jeannie doing?
Well, she's doing fine. How are you doing?
Good. I ran those numbers. They were all phone booths. Maybe drops.
Got any addresses?
Yep.
Well, then let's go take a look. You say that you never noticed anybody at all hanging around that telephone booth? Nobody, huh?
Well, when it's busy, we don't have time to notice much of anything. When it's quiet, we're usually up front or out in the back waiting for the buses.
Well, do us a favor. Keep your eye on this phone booth. And if you see anything, give us a call.
There's nothing here.
Well, it'd help if I know what I was watching for.
It'd help us, too. To tell you the truth, we don't know. All we've got's a number.
And you've got our number right there. We'd appreciate a call if you saw anything.
Okay.
I don't think we could have confused that man more if we tried.
Oh, I think between us we could.
Hello.
Hello. Is this a private booth or can anybody use it?
It's mine, but you can use it. You from out of town?
Why?
'Cause you look lonesome.
I'm not having the time of my life, if that's what you mean.
Well, we can fix that, you know. Have you got $10?
Sure, I got $10. What can I get for it?
Let's see. Your problem is that you're lonesome, right? I'm sorry, I gotta go have it.
Where did you learn that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've gotta go.
I'm talking about bumping against me to see if I was wearing a gun, to see if I'm a cop.
I gotta go.
I am. Now, will you be kind enough to show me your identification, please?
I wouldn't show you sweat.
Then I'm afraid you're under arrest.
For what?
Soliciting. Prostitution.
Pig.
Now, what good is calling me names gonna do you? If I get mad, I could really get rough on you, and if I don't, then you're just wasting your breath. So you see, either way, nothing good can come of it.
There's nothing else to call a pig but pig.
Autopsy report?
No. ID from the fingerprints matches a missing persons inquiry from Minneapolis. Diane Marks. A runaway. Gone about 7 months.
It's a rough way to make an identification.
Yeah. Without her, we never found out who she was.
All right, now. Would you tell us everything you know about a girl named Diane Marks?
Nothing.
Well, now, she had a card in her purse exactly like the one you had. Same 4 telephone numbers written by the same hand, but you say you don't know her.
Should I? Does she say that she knows me?
She can't say anything. She's dead. Went off the Golden Gate last night.
That's an old routine. Sorry, but I don't buy it.
You've really been around, huh?
Believe it. You know, you probably got her down the hall right now with a couple other pigs laying the same lines on her.
Then you know her.
I didn't say that.
Well, why don't you just say the truth? Nobody here wants you to get hurt the same way Diane did.
Well?
Sorry.
I am too. That's all. Did you speak to the DA's office?
Yes, O'Brien says you cannot make the soliciting charge stand up.
I know that, but what about another charge?
Maybe. Told him she doesn't have any identification. She won't give us her name or address. He says if she's as young as she looks, she might
If she's as young as she looks, another charge means we lose her to juvenile. And if that happens, she'll keep her mouth shut. She'll go to court as a Jane Doe. They'll put her in an institution or a foster home. And the first chance she gets, she'll skip. She'll be out hustling in a month.
Giving her a lot of credit, aren't you?
I've been trying to get to her for an hour. Let me tell you, that gal has had plenty of coaching.
Okay, I'll get with Vice. I'll pull the jackets and every pimp that's been busted in the last 2 or 3 years.
Sure, but that's going to take time.
We can push for another charge. Suspicion of being a juvenile runaway. I don't know. I'll think of something. And to beat it, she'll have to prove she's over 18.
Okay, go on.
Odds are she's got some document to prove she's of age. If it's not with her, maybe it's at home.
So that'll give us an address and a name.
Even if it's a phony, it's somewhere to start.
Not bad at all.
Had a little coaching from time to time myself.
Listen, offer her the out, see if she'll take it.
You offer her.
No. You go in alone, you have a better chance. I'll see if I can hustle up the coroner's report.
Okay.
Steve, you know what? I just hope this case is for us. I'd love to get my hands on the scum who could start a girl like that turning tricks.
my baptismal certificate. And if you can count, you'll see that I'll be 19 in 3 months. Well?
Sarah Holt.
That's right.
It says that you're 18.
So, now what happens?
So now I give you back your baptismal certificate, and I leave. Whatever you do depends on whatever you want to do.
No, watching me or following me?
No.
The pig with a heart. No persecution. That's your bag, right?
Sarah, I am here because the odds are Diane was murdered. Now, that is a homicide. If it is, believe me, you could get killed.
I could get killed crossing the street. Why don't you go home, pig? I don't need you.
Well, if you ever do, call me. You got my number.
You know what I think I might do is tattoo it on my arm so that I'm never without it.
Okay.
Billy. Billy. I have to talk to you. Alone.
All right, girls, concert's over. Go out and do some beautiful things. Come on, Angel, you're all right. Just let it happen. What's the matter, baby?
I was busted, Billy, at one of the phone booths.
Oh, but they let you go, didn't they? Just like I said, insufficient evidence, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they let me go, but they told me something first. Diane is dead, Billy.
What? Diane?
They showed me her picture.
Showed you? Why? Did they say?
The cards, the phone numbers, they had mine and hers.
What'd you tell them?
Nothing. But I want you to tell me about Diane.
Angel. Who knows? Did they say how she died?
They say that she went off the bridge.
Oh, no.
I know all of your girls, Billy. I know each one. I know their habits, their hang-ups. Now, I know that Diane wasn't that together. I know that she couldn't take it being on the shelf. And I know that she had the bug. Is that why you killed her?
Sarah.
But I can understand that. I know what could happen if someone figured that they got VD from one of your girls, and I wouldn't want that to happen. I really wouldn't. What I'm saying is if you killed her, I don't care. I need you, Billy. Everything I ever needed got wasted or died or ran away. I won't lose you, Billy. I won't tell the police anything. But I won't go out and sell myself anymore either. I'll go with you, like Marty used to. You know, a sample. Look, but don't touch. Billy, please. I won't say any more about Diane, I promise. Just let me be like Marty used to be. A first. For you, only you. I know how much that you loved her. But I'm gonna try to be just the same. I'm really gonna try.
You are the same, Sarah. I can see that now. You're strong, faithful. You're different from the others. And a lot like Marty. I'll get some bread.
Why?
We're going out.
Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. To buy you something, maybe. What about those earrings? Weren't you telling me about some earrings you saw someplace?
Yeah.
Then we'll get him. Then maybe we'll go see Marty. So you know I love you just as much.
Autopsy report finally came through. She didn't jump. She was beaten before, and then somebody probably threw her from the bridge. One arrest, no conviction there. There's a sheet. But what do you figure the odds are she was assaulted, Doc? Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Well, she was either raped or she submitted herself 4 hours prior to her death. And she had VD.
VD could be a motive. When I was working Vice, I saw a lot of hookers beat up bad by the guys they worked for because they didn't stay clean.
Yeah, but she could have been raped by some kook and killed, too. Not much to go on.
Well, there might be here. The address and apartment number of the dead girl is the same as Sarah's. Also, her proof of age had the same birth date and birthplace as Sarah.
Let's go get a search warrant.
Hi, Mike.
What are you doing here?
A phone call from you in the middle of the morning and all that interest in bike racing? Come on, Mike, I'm a detective's daughter, you know. Now, what is it?
Nothing. Well, this case may have had me strung out a bit, but that's all, really.
What kind of case? Steve?
Uh-uh.
Now, one of you is going to tell me.
All right, it was a girl, 17 years old, and she went off the bridge.
Suicide?
No, she was murdered.
Do you know why she was killed?
Well, she was, She was working the streets.
Is that it, Mike? All of it?
No, it's just that anytime it involves a girl your age or even close, he takes it a little personal. Starts wondering what kind of father he was, and this time he picked up the phone and called you. That's all of it.
Listen to him. My partner here's got a crystal ball. Tells him everything, my deepest secrets. All right, Swami. See if your crystal ball tells you to go get a search warrant.
Swami's on his way.
Bye, Steve.
Come here with me. Now you. Did you skip that exam?
No, I took the plane just after it.
Did I really sound that bad?
No, that good. I got homesick. It really shook you up, didn't it, Mike?
Yeah. Most of them are just ordinary kids who take off from home and end up in the gutter. For no reason at all. Bad grade, fight with a family or a friend.
You weren't worrying about me taking off, were you?
No. I was thinking how lucky I am. I really am lucky. 600,000 a year, Jeannie. 600,000 kids a year run away from home. Just read the New York report. 74% of all prostitution arrests are girls under 25. In Boston, the average age is 20. In Miami, it's 18. Do you know what that means, 18? Kids. And now we think we've uncovered a whole group right here on our own streets. And they're even younger. Kids, just kids.
No, this is it.
This is pretty. Is Marty gonna meet us here?
No, Angel. She's already here.
No. I thought that you really loved her.
What is love, Angel? Do you know? Does anybody really know? The way I see it, it's just a number people buy and sell. It's like everything else in the world.
Billy, no! Billy, no!
Kiss me goodbye, Sarah.
What's the matter?
That flute. Heard it when I dropped Sarah off. Maybe it's something who's around here a lot. I'll check it out while you talk to Sarah.
What's the matter? You afraid you're going to lose your good guy image if you shake her doorknob again?
Yeah?
Police, just have a few questions to ask, please.
Just a second. Somebody complain about the flute?
No, I just wanted to ask you about a girl, Diane Marks.
Sorry, I don't think I know the name.
She lives downstairs in apartment 2A.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her around. Man, what happened?
She died yesterday. Did you see her at all during the day?
No. Last time I saw her was about 4 or 5 days ago. Passed her in the hall, I think. I'm not sure exactly. There's quite a few of them down there, in and out a lot. You know how they are.
Yeah. Was there anything you can tell us about her? Her friends or anything she said to you that might lead us to people that knew her?
No. That's not my scene, man, you know?
Yeah.
The fact is, they stay down there much longer. I'm gonna split. This used to be a very private place, you know?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mr.
Jeffers. William T. Jeffers.
Thank you. Anything?
Yeah. That nobody's home. You?
No, he's seen her around a few times, but no relationship.
Do you believe him?
Yeah, I think so. He's not what you call a ladies' man.
Oh.
Look familiar, though. His name ring a bell with you? Jeffers, William T. Jeffers?
No. What about when you were on Vice? Ever bust him?
No, I don't think so, but I'll check it when we get back.
Take a look at this closet. All the clothes look as though they're the same size. I don't know whether they belong to one person or a couple of people.
Probably all wear them.
Oh, well, so that means that we don't know where Diane leaves off and Sarah and the other girls begin, huh?
Well, you want to wait?
Wait? No. We'll put a pickup on Sarah, and then we'll run a check on that guy upstairs. What was his name?
Jeffers.
Jeffers, yeah. No place like home, huh? I thought you were going shopping.
I did. And then I decided the odds were the only way you'd take time to eat today was if I brought it. Where's Steve?
Records, what's that?
A Reuben sandwich, and a Reuben sandwich.
Yeah, big menu, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Lucky for me you decided to go away to school. Otherwise, I'd weigh a ton.
I'm sorry.
Come here. Come back. Don't feel rejected. She brought one for you, too.
Fantastic. Gee, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you check out William Jeffers?
Nothing. No record, no outstanding traffic warrants. Still think I know that guy from somewhere.
What about Bill Jeffers?
I tried Will, William, Bill, Billy, W.B.
There was a Billy Jeffers that used to play with the Washburn Five.
That's it. She's right. But he didn't play flute, did he?
No, he played bass. Christy Johns played drums.
Who played piano?
Jeff Washburn.
Right.
And Sean Dennis played lead guitar and sang.
Say, I don't pretend to know what you two are talking about. But that only adds up to 4.
That's what made the Five so cool. There are only 4.
And they were somebody?
Well, they sold about 6 million records, didn't they?
3 of them are at our house.
Well, if this is the same Jeffers, what's he doing living in that neighborhood? He made himself a pile of dough, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was about 2 years ago. Money goes.
Well, is there any reason why he should be a suspect?
Well, he was on the concert tour for a while. Put him in tight with a lot of the groupies. Learned how to pick out the vulnerable ones, how to use them. Lived in the same apartment building. I don't know, though. If he was putting me on, it was a good performance.
You said he was a performer. Yeah, homicide, stone.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
What is it?
It's another girl. Sarah. Who found the body?
Well, that couple out backpacking. When the head dug grave, must have scared the killer off before he had a chance to finish the job.
Got a murder weapon?
No, but it was a knife. He was probably using it to dig the grave with. Took it with him.
You got anything?
Say, Sid, bring that case over here, will you, please? We got a perfect cast of the killer's footprints. The other prints here were the girls, the couple that came along. The tide washes away everything every day, so there's no question. The prints belong to the killer. Another hour or so, though, it'd have been too late.
Looks like tire treads.
It is. They make sandals out of them.
Many?
Thousands. But if you find this pair, the cuts and scuffs on the sole will nail the killer right to the wall. It's like a car. No 2 pairs of these will have the same marks.
You got both feet?
Perfect cast. Right and left.
Hey, Mike. It's another body. It's been here a while, too. Hey, did you get her name?
Yeah.
Sarah, that's good. Carlisle, huh? San Marino. Run away for 14 months.
Born September 1956, 17 years old, skipped when she was 16.
What about the other body?
Nothing yet. Coroner's office said that she could have been in the ground for, probably 2 months. What about that rock hero, Jeffers? Vice got anything on him?
No, nothing. I checked with Narco, nothing there either.
Well, what was he wearing when you went to see him, besides that earring?
Was he wearing sandals? No, he was barefoot. Look, let's bring him in and see how he acts here.
We don't have anything to say he's involved.
Well, what do we have?
We have 3 dead girls and 1 killer on the loose.
No, we don't. It could have been 2 killers.
2 killers. 2 bodies in the same spot. 2 deaths within a 12-hour period. 1. It's got to be 1 guy. Okay, just take it easy. Relax. Let's look at it through both ends of the telescope. First, let's say that he's a kook. He goes out, makes contacts with the kids, and then he kills them for kicks.
Possible. But she was killed within an hour after I left her. It's not probable.
You're right. Leaving the possibility that she was killed because of what she knew.
By the guy she hustles for.
Well, still no tangible evidence to tie those deaths together, except a couple of phony baptismal certificates.
And the fact that the same address was on both certificates.
Yeah. Well, let's leave that for a minute. Both those girls are dead.
Well, what about the other girls that were in the same apartment?
What can we book them on? A couple of phony baptismal certificates?
No. We pick them up for the same charge we got Sarah for the first time.
Soliciting.
Right. They weren't in the apartment, so where were they?
In the street.
That's right. We have the phone numbers, and who's ever running this operation must change the drops. Diane was killed last night. We picked up Sarah today.
And they both had the same numbers.
Right.
So if another girl is working the streets today, she could have them too. You know, I'm beginning to like your coach more and more every day. Well, don't sit there grinning. Get those telephone booths staked out.
Yeah, communications, please. Hi, this is Keller in Homicide. I have a request for central radio units if available. To proceed to telephone booths at the following addresses.
This is Central 3, R1020, is Charlton and Union.
10-4, Central 3, stand by.
10-4.
Lousy cup of coffee. Say, where are they? Shouldn't they be here by now? Get on the horn, find out where they are.
No name, no address, Lieutenant. All she says is she wants to make a phone call.
You have to let me. It's the law.
Did the officer read you your rights?
Yes. No.
Can't be yes and no.
You have to let me make a phone call.
Thanks. Now, whoever told you about that phone call should have told you that you have to identify yourself first. Now, wait a minute now. Now, you just think about that for a second. Well, if you wanted a lawyer, who are we to tell them to come and see if you don't give us your name?
Kim.
Kim what?
You said a name. You got one.
Did you want to call one of these numbers?
No, those are just friends. Look, you said if I told you my name, I could use the phone.
That's right, I did. You can use the one on my desk. Oh, you'll have to go through a switchboard. I'll get it for you. This is Lieutenant Stone. I have a young lady here who wants an outside number. Would you give it to her, please?
Hello? Yes, the number is 555-6412.
Did you get that? 6412.
Yeah, it's not on the list. I'll run it.
Nobody home? Or isn't home the place you were calling? Who were you calling, Kim? The man who gave you this? Two other girls had the same identical card when we found them. They're both dead now. One girl was thrown from a bridge and the other one was stabbed to death. One's name was Diane and the other Sarah. You knew them, didn't you?
I never did what they did. I just picked up that phone because...
Because somebody asked you to do it, right? Who was that, Kim? Who was it that asked you to hang around that phone booth? Wait for a phone call. Go wherever that call asks you to go and do whatever that call asks you to do.
I can't tell you that.
Is it someone you really want to protect? Someone who may have murdered two girls just to protect his own life?
Ran it through the phone company, William T. Jeffers.
You tricked me.
We are trying to save your life. Jeffers is the one that tricked you. He tricked you into trusting him so that he could use you in the cheapest, most inhuman way possible. Now, where is he, Kim?
No, Billy wouldn't do anything like what you said. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't, huh? Somebody did it to Diane, somebody did it to Sarah, and somebody did it to a third girl we can't even identify yet. Where is he, Kim? Can you show him to us?
Yes.
Bob, stay with the lady.
Come on, let's go.
Easy, nobody gets hurt. It's okay, Mike, it's okay.
Well, since I've got him out, I may as well use him. Tell me, you don't know me, little angel.
Did you kill Diane and Sarah, Billy? And that other girl?
I don't know this kid.
Well, she knows you, and that's enough.
I don't know you, and you don't know me. Tell him you never saw me before. Tell him.
I loved you, Billy. More than anything.
Get him out of here. this girl. Get him out, kid.
Put her word against mine, you know. What she says doesn't mean anything. Because she'll look like the phony little tramp she really is. They'll never believe her. Not when they hear me.
That locks it. That takes care of him. Like Johnson said, every nick in those sandals is a nail in his box.
Just a good thing you didn't get a retread, huh? What, was that bad?
Actually, it was pretty good.
So how's Kim doing?
Oh, not too good.
Would she get back with her parents?
Listen, any parent who doesn't put his kid above his own pride should... See, I got a kid waiting for me at home. She's alone. Come on, let's step on it.
Sweetheart. Hi, Daddy.
Oh. Look at this. 3 deadheads dragging along. Oh, right here in San Francisco. You know that people come here from all over the world to taste the nightlife? And look at us. Come on. What do you say we go on the town tonight, huh? Let's go to Barney's, shall we?
Barney's? No, wait, you want to go to Barney's for the nightlife?
Yeah, you don't like Barney's? They put out the best chili dogs in town, don't they?
Lieutenant, I'm with you.
Okay, you're with me, but you don't like Barney's, huh? I tell you what I'm gonna do. You 2 guys pick the spot, and I'll pick up the tab. How's that for a deal? Is that or isn't that a deal, huh?
Oh, is that gonna cost you? Oh.
Never mind about costing me. I've got the cash right here in my pocket. You just pick the spot.
Hey, good looking?
Cool out now. Got no time for love talk. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing it. What's happening?
A lot of heartbreak out there on the street.
Always is.
I hear some folks are gonna get well real soon. Canetti, the doctor? I didn't hear that, brother. That's cool. See you later, sport. Evening, Jenny. Evening, Cindy.
Hi, Benji.
What you doing out here this time of night?
We've been to the movies.
Bet your mama don't know you're coming back this way, does she?
No.
Well, I think I just better take you both home, huh? This ain't no place for little ladies after dark. Mrs. Torelli, how's my pretty girl?
No use kicking about it, Benji.
Is that cat still in your house? What's his name, Hayes?
Yeah, but only until the end of the week. Then he goes, him and all his complaints. You know, I went to clean his room while he was out. And what do you think? He's got a brand new color TV and a radio. He can even hear Europe on it. And new suits. On his salary, there's gotta be trouble. Better he's gone, Benji.
Oh, maybe.
I know. And the way he keeps looking at the widow on the 3rd floor. Believe me, I know Benji.
Oh, man's nature is a powerful thing.
You can keep it.
Hello. I'd like to speak to Mr. D. Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, the weapon was a hunting knife, 8-inch blade, handle made of elk horn, picked up less than a block away.
Yeah, he was a big shot with connections. Japanese, Kenji Shimada, age 42, also known as Victor on his passport.
Hey, Steve, Phil Terranian, the examiner.
Phil, yeah, good morning. How you doing?
I'd be a lot better if you could feed me something on the Shimada killing, huh?
Well, we really don't have much yet, Phil, huh? Maybe later?
It's been 4 days. You gotta have something, huh?
He arrived from Tokyo via Honolulu on the 11th. Plane came in at 3:45 p.m. He checked into the Fairmont at 4:15. Stayed in his room till 7 o'clock. Then he went out and was found murdered at the corner of Tracy and Hyde at 12:05
Come on, I got all that.
Phil, you got what I got.
Yeah, but the guys upstairs think there's something more.
No kidding, really.
Come on, Steve. The VP of Aikido Industries buying up American companies like Jelly Beans, and you still figure it's a mugging?
Wallet was gone, watches, rings, that's what it looked like. I'll talk to you later, okay? Who's that?
Armbruster.
Hey, the mayor's office?
Yeah, the mayor's office. How come it's different when an ordinary guy gets killed?
Right.
What do you got?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Do you know that guy Benson?
You mean the guy who owns the company Shimada was going to take over?
Right. Did he tell you he went to Tokyo last summer?
Yeah, he told me.
Tell you he took his mother with him?
His mother? No.
That he didn't tell you that she owns the majority of stock in his company, or that he opposed the takeover by Shimada's group at Old Mom. Mom sold the company out from under him.
No. You get that from Tokyo?
Yeah. Listen, it even gets better. It seems that Shimada was here mainly because there were a few questions about financial irregularity in Benson's company.
Oh, no, wait a minute now. He did say that he just got back from Boston where he talked over some business with his bank. His mother lived there by any chance?
That's right.
Well, then we better get on the horn of that bank.
Well, the accounts executive's name is Morgan. He's getting all the records together. Boston PD will put it on the wire.
What about the mother?
She's with a couple of guys now, a Sergeant Bradley and an Inspector Paranoski.
Well, you got out of the blocks pretty early this morning, didn't you?
It wasn't too bad, really. 5 a.m. here. It's already 8 in the morning in Boston, 10 at night at Tokyo. Handled it all with the comforts of a bedside phone.
A bedside phone?
Yeah.
Whose bed?
No.
Come on, huh? Listen, I've been trying to get you since 7:30 this morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, buddy boy, that's fine. But I tell you, I really think that's a good idea.
Good morning, officers.
Good morning.
Crunch time again, huh?
That's right, Dini. Tell me, what chance is there of getting a transfer into narco with you for a couple of weeks?
I'm sorry, kid. Maybe to get a little more experience. Hey, Steve, you know a guy named Hoskins, don't you?
Benji Hoskins, sure do.
Yeah, the street hustler. Have you seen him lately?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. Why?
Somebody just tried to take him out. I thought you might have heard something.
No. What happened?
He was trying to call me from a booth near Columbus and Union, and he got blasted right through the glass.
Is it bad?
He's holding his own. He's at the General Hospital. I'm on my way there now. If you hear anything at all, let me know, will you?
Okay.
Mike, see you.
Yeah. Benji Hoskins, huh? Real smart old guy, street smart. Never figured he'd get hit.
Did he ever do anything for you?
No. I see him work around here with the fellas from time to time. How did you come across him?
I was working black and whites. There was this kid about 10, 11 years old. He had a gun under his mattress waiting for his stepfather to come home. And Benji told me about it, so it wouldn't happen.
I see.
There's a lot of things that didn't happen because of Benji.
That's what I heard.
Listen, would you mind after I take care of this Boston stuff?
Wait a minute.
Down.
Do you think I'm going to sit back and watch you crack this case open? With half a city hall looking over my shoulder? Never. Now, you get your tail over to that hospital, and I'll follow up on Benson.
Excuse me, my name is Stephen Keller. I'm a friend of Benji's. Just want to see how he is.
That's how he is.
Are you a relative?
I'm his daughter.
Sorry, I didn't know he had a family.
You were such good buddies, he confided everything in you, right? The doctor says the bullets are out. But there's a lot of him shot up inside, I know that. I've seen people shot up on the streets before. I know the look.
Well, they do good work here. They put together a lot of guys in bad shape.
How do you know my father?
We worked together a while back.
You a cop?
Yes.
You friends enough to find out who shot him?
We're working on it.
Didn't say we, said you.
Steve, you got something?
No, I just thought I'd stop by. You met Sergeant Dedini?
We've already met.
How's he doing?
Fine.
I found these things in his pockets. I'll leave them here. Have you seen these before? Could be telephone numbers. Are you sure? There's blood on them, but maybe the lab can read them, huh?
Milt, may I talk to you outside for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Some dads are good. Some dads are grand, but you're the best dad in the whole dead land.
Daddy.
How you doing, baby?
Look, you want this case, you got it.
Milt, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the lady...
Okay? But the way she talks, there's nothing else to worry about but her old man.
She cares, that's all. She just cares.
So do I. He's a good stoolie. I hope he still is.
He just woke up.
Don't worry, baby. I'll be all right. Steve, how you keeping, man?
Okay, Benji, okay.
How you like my little girl?
Terrific. She is just terrific.
Yeah, terrific. Not like an ugly old man, huh? Showed her the way to go, and she went. Oh.
You sound like a proud daddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Benji, who hit you?
I don't know for sure, Mill.
You called me. Why?
Big deal going down. Heard a number. Guess they spotted me.
Did you write it down here? Did you write it down
I'm
here?
sorry, please. You'll have to leave.
Benji, which number was it?
Can't you hear? Leave it
Which
alone.
number was
He's
it,
done
Benji?
enough.
Miss Hoskins, he really should be alone now. Oh, you've been up a long time. Why don't you go on home? We'll call you about his progress.
Well, what do you think?
Whatever he heard must have been awful heavy.
I'm not sure I'd buy it.
The 4 bullet holes sell meat milk.
A guy like that makes a lot of enemies. Maybe he's just telling us a story to make himself a big man.
You a real angel, baby. He gets all shot up doing you a favor, and you give him nothing but spit.
Look, I'm sorry.
So was Judas.
Miss Hoskins, I didn't mean it that way. If you took it that way, I apologize to you.
I took it like it came, mister.
I'm going to run these numbers through the lab. Maybe they can make them out.
Tell me, that's no way to handle the man.
No, you tell me.
Right.
Black and white get you here? I'll take you home. It's cheaper than a cab.
I can pay my own way.
I'm sure you usually do.
So, he's still breathing. You talk to Kennedy?
Yeah, he ain't happy.
Well, he's just gonna have to wait. There's at least 2 dudes in there that I know gotta be felons.
I don't know. A man like Victor Shimada, been around, knows how to handle himself. It seems that nothing is enough anymore. You've got to be on your guard all the time. I mean, what happens in our streets today, it's terrible. I mean, it's...
I know how you feel, Mr. Benson. And I also know that you're a very busy man, so if I can just ask you a few of these questions again, please.
Sure, I'm sorry.
You said that you had dinner with Shimada at Lucio's, and that while you were there, nothing unusual happened.
That's right.
And you went home around 9:30?
Yes, he was bushed from his trip. He wanted to get some rest.
I see. And you dropped him off at his hotel?
No. I just wish that I had. He insisted on taking a cab.
You went straight home?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
Not at all. And I only hope you catch the man who did it.
Well, if it's any comfort to you, we've got half the department working on it.
Nice place.
Surprised?
Should I be?
Oh, come on. Daughter of a street hustler living uptown, working a legit job and going to night school?
Well, I'd say it's against the odds, if that's what you mean, yeah.
5 to 1 against it, baby. Kids I grew up with, like Felicia and Mary Ann, Marty, and Big Alice. They're all dead, in jail, or on parole. Good kids, except they didn't have a father to push them, chase them, to love them out of trouble. Get out of the alley, he kept saying. I'll help you. And he did.
Yeah. He's quite a guy.
Just another street bum. A stool pigeon, right? That's what you called him.
No, I call him Benji.
Thanks for the ride.
Listen, Vi, there's something I gotta tell you. If I could help, I would. But I work on homicides, and I've got a rough case right now with a lot of pressure to crack it.
Sure. I understand.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Here's your glasses, Mike. Good. How's Benji?
He's gonna be okay. Really hurts, though, to see a guy like that chopped up.
I saw Benson again.
Yeah? Yeah.
Step inside.
Well, you got something?
Mm-hmm. I got the same feeling you got. He said that he had dinner with Shimada at Lucio's and they broke up around 9:30.
That's right. Benson went home in his limo and Shimada took a cab, right?
Mm-hmm. It was Benson's party, and yet he lets his guests go home in a cab. Did you check that out?
Doorman at Lucio's says that's what happened.
Could he have been greased?
No, he's not the type.
Hey, Mike, you know a guy named Cappy, Bayview Towers?
Yeah, pushes a broom.
Well, he's pushing something else right now. Said he recognized Shimada's picture in the morning paper.
Recognized how?
I saw him leave one of the apartments last night, 11:45.
Where is he now?
Call from a phone booth, Chestnut and Hyde. Give you 10 minutes for a return call.
Get on that phone.
Okay.
Tell him you're on our way.
Whoever he was, we'll get him. The nurse gave us a good description.
Where were the guards?
There weren't any guards.
You left him here alone.
There was no reason to believe they'd try for him again. His father was in the...
Was not that important?
Was not under any threat.
None of you really care, do you? You say you do, but you don't.
Look, Miss Hoskins, I've only got so many people to cover this entire city.
Sergeant, I don't want to hear your problems. I know your problems. It's a big town, a big job, okay? But if a big man gets burned, anybody with any juice, you got cops tripping on cops to find out what happened, right?
$16G, you're sure?
Come on, Mike, I told you, it's a nest. 3 girls working it. I've been checking the action maybe 8, 10 months now.
Shimada came here last night?
Like I told you, Dame comes in at 9:30, he comes in at 9:45. He goes home at 11:45, she goes home at 12.
Came by cab?
Yeah.
Leave the same way?
Limo.
A limo? Okay. Who was the gal?
Look, Mike, I take a big chance just talking to you, you know? I mean, anyone sees me, well, I could get a jacket, get her banged up pretty bad.
You called me, Cappy.
Yeah. Look, I got this friend up on a bum rap, making a little book. He gets hassled, you know what I mean?
What's his name?
Bernstein, Bobby Bernstein.
I'm making no promises.
Mike, I know you're here. That's all I need.
I'm still listening.
Mary Cantrell, 2911 Taylor.
You got that?
You got Bernstein, too? Oh. Good seeing you, Mike.
You too, Kathy.
He's really a charmer.
So he asked for a favor. They all do.
You know, Benji never asked for anything, just gave.
I guess stoolies come in all shapes and sizes, buddy boy. Just like cops. What was that address again?
2911 Taylor.
2911. Let's go.
Try to locate Dr. Kamer. I'd like him for consultation. I'm sorry, Miss Hoskins, there's still no change.
So you do know Miss Cantrell?
Yes, well,
And you arranged a little dinner party for Shimada. You picked him up at 11:45 after telling your chauffeur you wouldn't be needing him anymore for the evening. It takes 18 minutes to go from the Bayview Apartments to the corner of Tracy and Hyde. 5 minutes after that, Shimada is found knifed to death.
Lieutenant, I have to ask again. Are you going to make a charge?
I'm going to have to ask your client again, Mr. Marston. And this time, I suggest he think over his answer carefully before he gives it to me. Mr. Benson, you're a hunter. Do you have a hunting knife with an elkhorn handle?
Lieutenant, I'd like a word with my client alone, please.
I'd like a word with him myself, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to give him to the DA's office now.
Excuse me. So how you doing?
Well, I hit him with that bank report on the missing funds.
Yeah?
He began to sweat. And when that girl waltzed across here, he had it. He turned every color of the rainbow. That was it. Finish.
Is he our man?
Well, without that company, he was nothing, and he knew it. He took a gamble. Not much of a guy. No wonder his mother didn't trust him with the company.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
That was Didini. Thought you'd want to know. That old guy, Benji, they took another crack at him.
In the hospital?
Yeah. The guy got away. Benji's in intensive care.
Mike?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Catch a man?
Yeah.
Good.
Fine.
Tell me something. Tell me how a raggedy old black man could ever get the idea that he was helping the police with what he did. How could he get the idea that they cared? How could he let himself die for a crazy idea like that?
Police, I'd like to use your phone, please. Mike? Yeah. Listen, find Denny for me, will you? Tell him I want everything he's got on this thing with Benji. Yeah. Just now.
He just never really got out of the alley. Scuffed all of his life. Paid his dues. But by the time he got straight, it was too late to change.
Listen, you sure you want to go home? Maybe you ought to stay with some friends.
I've got arrangements to make. The church, funeral.
Bye. Bye, not yet. All right, you gotta give me a few hours. Now, I got the hospital queued, and if anybody asks, Benji's still in intensive care.
You really think they'll come back?
It's worth a try.
So now he gets police protection after he's dead.
Aye, please, we got a good description from the nurse. Dedini's checking out those phone numbers. We're doing everything we can. Just need a few hours, okay? Listen, one of the numbers Dedini checked out is to a guy named Hayes, a Larry Hayes. And do you ever remember your father mentioning his name?
No.
What about an address on Kearney? 1145 Kearney.
No. Could he be the man?
It's a possibility, yeah. You gonna be all right?
I've done my crying.
Hayes is 28, single. No record except for a few traffic violations.
What does he do?
He's a clerk at Vanguard Freight down on the pier. Been there 4 years, 3 months. Performance is reliable, no trouble.
Who is it, Hayes?
Yeah.
But what about women and booze?
He plays the field. And the pony's when he's got the bread. Booze, no problem.
Well, what else? You talked to the landlady?
I tried. Mrs. Torelli, she wasn't in.
How'd Benji get the number? You overhear it?
That's what he said. But they could have been given to him.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
It's a thought.
You're saying he worked for them and he got crossed?
It's happened before.
Oh, Milt, will you come on?
No, you come on. Okay, he's dead, that's tough. But don't tell me it's not possible. Astuli is out for himself, period. And Hoskins wasn't any different.
I think he was.
Now, Steve.
Just a minute, Mike. You check his rap sheet?
I bet it's a mile long.
That's right, small stuff. Grocery, heist, running numbers, con games. When he was a kid.
So?
So you tell me, when's the last time he got busted?
Couple of months?
Try 12 years. That's right, man. He's been clean for 12 years, and all that time he's been working for us. He even gets nailed phoning in a tip, and what does he get for it, huh? There's no badge for Benji. So I don't see him being some kind of dirty name, you know?
Okay. You put it that way? I'm sorry.
Hey. Look, you can take Hayes?
Am I still on it?
Benji called you, so I guess he thought you were the right man for the job.
Okay. Okay, I'll check out these numbers. If I make anything worthwhile, I'll let you. Good.
I know. Rule 1, you gotta keep your fists in your pockets and your feelings out of the way. But I feel better. It's off my chest, okay?
You got it off your chest.
Yeah.
I think I'd better get off my duff now, huh?
Yes, operator. I'd like the number for Mr. Larry Hayes, 1145 Kearney.
Yeah. Hello?
Larry Hayes?
That's right. Who's this?
Vi Hoskins.
Who? Hold on a second. All right, now what was that?
I said this is Vi Hoskins. Come on, baby, you know who I am.
Who says?
Listen, my old man died an hour ago. But if you call the hospital, they'll give you some jive about his still hanging in there. I'm filling you in to show you I'm straight.
Lady, I think you got the wrong number.
No way. My daddy gave me this number, you dig? That's how I'm on to you. And he gave me some other stuff, too, like names, dates, places.
All right, now look, I don't know what's going down here.
Don't jive me, baby. I got folks who'll pay for what Benji gave me. Like the other side of the street he worked, you dig?
Has this got something to do with the cops?
It's got to do with you, baby. And me. I want a taste. No reason my daddy had to die for nothing. Now here's my number. You write it down and get back to me.
555-7214.
Lady, I don't know what you're talking about. This is Hayes. I think I just might have something for you guys. Yeah? Haven't done anything wrong.
Well, then you don't have anything to worry about, Hayes.
In just a second, you guys can come busting in here.
I don't see anything busted.
Hey, you still working at the freight line?
That's right. And would you mind telling me what this is all about?
Could be about narcotics. But all we got right now is murder.
What?
How well do you know Benji Hoskins?
Hoskins?
Nice color set. Large screen. Must have cost a bundle. How'd you pay for it, time or cash?
Now, just a second.
Look at this stereo set, Steve. How can a man who makes $94.50 a week afford such goodies? Maybe you got something going for you on the side, huh?
All right, now hold it. I am clean. I don't know what you guys are looking for, but I'm clean.
Play the ponies too, huh? Steve, check out these numbers for the ones we've got.
No, it's none of these.
Look, if you guys want to search this place...
This is Vi Hoskins' number.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Who killed Benji?
Not me. I didn't even know the guy was dead until she called. Look, I don't know anything. I just passed on some information.
Like what?
We've got this freighter. It's called Star of the East. It goes to the Orient and back. It stops at 17 ports. This guy just wanted to know the hours it picked up and stopped, that's all.
You didn't know that it was picking up narcotics all over the place, did you?
No!
All right. Now what about Vi Hoskins?
Nothing! I've never met her. I've never seen her. I just got this call out of nowhere. I got this stupid call.
When was that?
Just before you guys got here. 2 minutes.
What'd she call for?
She said you had some names you wanted to pay off.
Hey, you're lying, man.
I'm not lying. It's the truth. She said her old man had died and she wanted a piece of the action.
Johnny, truth, man. She's lying. And she wouldn't have said it, Mike.
Did you tell her about him?
Yeah. I gave her the name and address, yeah.
That's all right. Police. She won't need you anymore. Pull out.
All right, where you going?
Out. That against the law?
Look, we've got Hayes. We know you talked to him, but what I have to find out from you is why.
Because he could lead me to the man who killed my father.
What did you plan to do when you saw that man, Miss Hoskins? Kick him in the shins?
I don't have to tell you anything. You can't stop me.
We can now. Where'd you get this?
You can get anything, anywhere, if you pay for it.
My name is Stone, Mike Stone. I never met your father. But from everything I've heard, I'm sure he didn't teach you that.
No. But I want that man to pay.
Vi, we do too, and we'll get him.
I've heard that number before.
Not from me, you haven't. All right, you called him, you gave him the message, then what happened?
Somebody else called me back. He didn't say who he was, just that he'd meet me.
Where?
At the corner of Sacramento and Battery. 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Get a policewoman set up a stakeout?
Not enough time.
Then let me do it.
It's too dangerous.
He knows who I am, why I want to meet him. He'll call again and I'll go when you're not around.
Now, you listen to me, young lady.
Please, Mr. Stone, I know the risks. I don't care. I want that man caught now.
Steve? Okay. Okay. We're gonna need help. I'll see if I can raise the dinghy. We'll need another cab. We're a couple of blocks away, Dadini. Where did you land?
Sacramento and Battery, northwest corner.
You can stop at the next intersection.
Get set.
There's Vi.
There's the dinghy. Pull over.
Hi there.
I'm waiting for someone.
Me too. Let's walk, Miss Hoskins. She's made the meet. One guy. Wait a minute. I think he's made us.
Move it out.
Who's to play?
Circle around. We'll cover. Tadini, she's in a yellow coupe, Ford. California license 871, Frank K. Love. Headed north on Sansom. Just turn north on Commercial. Pull over here.
Okay, honey, just hang loose. Have a nice trip.
They made a switch. She's in a blue wagon. We'll follow it. You grab the guy in the yellow coupe. He's still on Commercial.
Put your hand in the roof! Don't move! You guys crazy? What's the matter?
Watch the light. Stay close. Well, we shouldn't have let her go alone. Let's grab the guy back there. Come on.
You had it on him, Mike. Want to bet it matches?
It ain't mine. He planted it.
Yeah.
Where'd your friend take the girl, huh?
What girl?
Where is she?
Steve. Now listen. This gun's got you tied into one murder already. If anything happens to that girl, I promise you, you're never going to see the light of day. Now, where are they?
A deal. What about a deal?
Keep talking.
He took her to Canetti's warehouse.
Canetti, he's a big man. Let's go.
What warehouse?
On the docks, number 46.
46? Andy, here. Get on the horn for more support. You take him.
I'll take him. Up against the roof. Up against the roof.
So, your old man gave you Hayes' number.
That's right, Mr. Canetti.
What else did he give you?
I haven't heard any offers yet.
You people are something else. Your old man working with the cops, and now you're working to make some bread off his corpse.
Yeah. We people have got to make it where we can, don't we?
You know, I'm sorry. You're a nice-looking broad.
Okay, take it easy.
Bye? No, don't shoot! Somebody stop her!
You're out of the alley, so stay out.
Did you see that? She tried to kill me. I tell you, the broad's crazy. She's really bananas.
You have a right to remain silent.
Yeah, but she...
I think this would be a good time for you to start making use of it.
Thanks for coming.
I'll be back from time to time. He was a man. Well, he's a man I want to remember.
Did you hear what he said, Sergeant Tadini?
Yes.
He meant it, didn't he?
He sure did.
Hey, what's with the guard?
Why not? You seen what the price of gold is these days?
Not this gold.
So it's radioactive. Still valuable.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Fisher. I wouldn't touch that gold if I had lead bullets.
Thanks. Makes you nervous? I'll drive.
Got yourself a deal. Just do me one favor, okay? You gotta drive real slow.
Just going back to transportation.
I know, that's 2.5 miles.
I'll take it real slow. What's the problem, officer? I sure wasn't speeding.
No, but you're dragging sparks. Maybe you got a busted exhaust pipe. You better take a look.
Come on. Get out!
You guys gotta be crazy.
Inside.
Dick, you hit him too hard.
Sure, Charlie, sure. Get his legs. Come on! Go! Come on, Charlie, get a move on.
Was something wrong? We're behind schedule?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just hungry.
Oh, hallelujah. About time.
You all right? We're near a highway. I can hear it. We'll catch a ride, okay? You all right, Fisher? You all right? Fisher? You all right? Huh? Fisher? Fisher? You all right? You all right, Fisher? Fisher? give us a hand over here, please?
No, Penny, I'm sorry to say you're holding out on us.
I am not. Look, if there was word one on the street about who roughed up Vera, I would lay it on you, man, honest.
Nope, I had you pegged wrong.
Mike, I swear, I just don't know. Besides, the paper said that Reeves was in charge of assault investigation.
Well, I'm just trying to help out a friend. Thought you might do the same.
Well, it was a good try.
Yeah, nothing ventured. Hey, what are you doing? He had the right of way, buddy boy.
He was going too fast.
Radioactive material. Maybe it's a hot truck.
Oh, you're bad. You are bad this morning. Really bad.
There's an ambulance on the way, Sergeant. Okay. Okay. Right. There were 3 of them involved in the hijacking.
The truck carries radioactive material, belongs to California Northern University, and is so labeled. Its direction is unknown. Subject vehicle was hijacked from the Cal Northern campus at 0710 hours.
Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters. Possible hijacked vehicle observed going east on Marina at Buchanan. We're in pursuit.
Is your hamburger franchise?
Cheeseburger. Not until Eddie lays his hands on it.
Yeah, I'm ready as soon as it's safe.
Hey, Muscles, give me a hand, will you? Come on. Oh, man.
Hey, Lou, you bring your truss?
Will you?
Come on.
Hey, wait a minute. All right, Eddie. All yours.
Well, any of you guys ever been in a foundry?
Uh-huh.
No. Well, we own one now, I'm telling you.
Yeah, wait a second. What's all this stuff costing us?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all coming out of your share.
Rick, you got the planchets?
Oh, yeah. A what?
It's a planchette. It's a slug. You stamp a coin on it. You know what kind of coin? 24 karat gold, baby.
How many of these to make? Huh? 5,000. 5,000, everyone 24 carats.
I don't understand. You guys are... You were city homicide. What does that have to do with hijacking a truck?
Well, the felony occurred in Marin County, but your partner died here as a direct result, so that makes the hijackers murderers.
That puts them right in our laps.
Does this look like them?
I don't know. You know, wearing these glasses and the hats and all, I can't say for sure.
Joe, concentrate on the third guy, the guy that drove off with the truck.
Oh, Lieutenant, that guy's just a blur. I mean, it all happened so fast.
Tall or short?
I remember he's tall. He is over 6 feet anyway.
Color of his hair, light or dark?
He's wearing a hat just like mine.
How old was he?
Well, there's all somewhere, you know, around 40. Listen, I'd really like to help you tag these guys, but the first 2 look like just ordinary campus cops, and the other guy could have been working for us.
Right. Rick, what do you say? When do I start, huh?
How about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning? The goal will be safe then.
Tomorrow morning? It's pretty quick, isn't it?
What's going on here? We went through this, didn't we?
yeah, but I don't know much about this stuff.
Hey, now wait a minute. Look, we all heard this. I heard it. Charlie heard it. Lou heard it. We were playing cards. Les Slauson said it. He said that this gold is safe. After 2.7 days, you can handle it for half a day. And it's already been in the college for 2 days and it's cooled off, so there's no risk.
I hope you guys are right about the time. I mean, it's radioactive, Jazz. We never had nothing like this out of the foundry at Quentin.
You know what's involved here? There's $500,000.
500,000.
Thanks a lot. We'll keep in touch.
John, thanks.
And here comes Olson.
Along with the guys in the nuclear science lab. I'm keeping up on your physics.
Are you kidding? I barely got past that guy who dropped the apple.
Lieutenant Stone and Inspector Keller, this is Professor William Mason of California Northern University. This is Aide Les Slauson.
You fellas got here pretty fast.
Well, we can move pretty fast when there's an emergency.
Emergency?
Mike, can we use your office?
Sure, come in. Take my chair.
Oh, thank you.
Professor Mason, why don't you spell it out for them the way you and Slauson did for me just now?
Well, our university operates a research and training reactor in collaboration with the government. And recently, we've been experimenting with gold as part of the reactor shield. After a while, the gold becomes radioactive, so we steam clean the reactor, replace the filters, and then ship that hot gold to a federal installation.
That's where you dump it?
Well, not at all. After a cooling period of 2 months, we can use it again.
Does that mean the gold's dangerous for 2 months?
Only to prolonged exposure. Its peak toxicity period makes a rapid drop in 2.7 days. After that, limited exposure, say as much as 4 or 5 hours, is relatively safe.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid it's much more serious than that. That was not a routine shipment. The gold that was stolen was mixed with uranium. Now, this requires a highly sophisticated centrifuge to separate it so that it can be recycled. And that's where it was headed.
Wait a minute now. Uranium, that stays active for years, doesn't it?
Try centuries.
That's right. In its present stage, it could be thousands of years.
By any chance, do the hijackers know what they've got?
Well, I'm sure they realize that they're dealing with radioactive material. I'm also sure they don't know how lethal.
Then we better keep it quiet. Rudy, can we put clamps on the press? Because if they know what they've got and can't use, they're going to dump it. And they're not going to tell us where.
Will the government cooperate?
Oh, yes. I'll give them a call. Of course, they've already been on it. They asked me to come over here and explain the situation to you.
Well, you know, our PIO has already released the story.
Only as far as the gold is radioactive. He didn't indicate how deadly.
Right. But we've got to believe that they think the worst of the radioactivity is over within, what did you say?
2.7 days.
And if they're aware of the normal cooling period at our school, which is approximately 48 hours, that would be tomorrow morning.
Well, that doesn't give us much time, does it?
Charlie, come on.
It's just another Wednesday night poker game.
It's not another poker game. It's the Wednesday night we stole over $500,000 in government gold.
Now listen, nothing's different, nothing's changed. Tomorrow I gotta work. You sell at the track house. Lou sells some hamburgers. Nobody suspects, nothing's different. Come on, you get a couple of beers, you'll feel better. Come on. Come on.
When the saints come marching.
Hey, Gordon, you never have mustard. I don't like
Mustard, you're right. Oh. Hey, I beg you, Charlie. My horoscope says I'm going to win tonight, so watch out for it.
You eating again? Hey, you guys weren't supposed to be here till I marked the cards.
Yeah. Hey, Where's Eddie?
He can't make it. He called in. He wants to be on a swing shift tomorrow.
Where's that? You know, he went out in some big shot's boat. He's gonna go fishing in the afternoon. Well, I wish I had a boss like you. Hey, this looks great. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
No, for the price of beef, maybe you will.
No, not tonight. I brought the hamburger from my own place. Pure beef. Well, maybe a little soybean.
Lou, you make a good hamburger.
Yeah, what do you know? I've only been to my place once.
You expect them bringing real estate clients to hamburger stands? Not even yours, Lou.
What do you got for the fifth? You got less?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he brings a little class to this game.
That's right. Meanwhile, everybody eat up. I got some lemon pie, my mother's recipe. I got some pickles. I got,
Lemon pie, pickles. We think we're pregnant or something.
Hi, Les.
Hey, Les.
I'm ready.
Put class in there.
Don't be shy.
Hey, Les, what do you say?
How you
Cheer
doing?
up, man. There's a mushroom cloud behind every silver lining.
Sorry, fellas. I had a rough day today.
What's the matter, Les? Somebody pressed the wrong button?
I tried to warn them. I'll bet I wrote 20 memos about our lack of security.
What happened? Somebody steal the atoms, some atoms for a bomb or something?
Vic, you remember a month or so ago I was telling you about all that gold we shipped out?
The gold? Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I hear something about that on the 6 o'clock news? Something about a truck being hijacked right on the campus?
Well, that was only part of it. I bet those hijackers think they've got gold they can sell.
You mean they don't?
No, this was a different shipment. This shipment was mixed with uranium. Sure death for thousands of years.
Yeah, but you have to touch it first, right, Les?
Well, it was safe enough the way we shipped it. But if it ever gets out of those lead containers...
Well, I mean, just like that, or do you get sick or something?
No, you gotta hang on for a week or so. Gordy, I could really do with a stiff drink. Could I have some bourbon?
Your choice of label, sire. Come with me to the wine cellar. Come on.
Well, it takes one.
Call us out.
Yeah, I want
Back.
Okay.
Blow it, Vic.
We gotta dump that stuff, man.
And you gotta get to Eddie and warn him about those containers.
And there goes Andy.
Will you shut up about you and your child bride?
You just take it easy. Take it easy now. We'll move that stuff. In a couple of months, we'll move it. Are you kidding? That stuff is hot. Now, look, I'm telling you to take it easy now. Remember, this is just another Wednesday night boat game, huh?
You gotta warn Eddie.
I'll get them first thing in the morning before he even gets near this stuff. Now, just take it easy. Okay, who opens? Hey, Muscles, you open, huh? Huh? How many guys?
Something wrong?
Yeah. Lost $80 in a card game last night.
80 bucks, come on, man. A couple of weeks, that'll just be the ante, right? Huh?
Yeah, right. You ready to start working on the project when you finish?
Yeah. Of course. 11 o'clock sharp.
Yeah.
Ike?
Yeah, pretty sloppy.
Up close, yeah. But who'd ever expect a university police car to be a phony, huh?
Okay, check everything out. The kind of paint they use, the kind of wiring they use. What about the cast?
Looks like, maybe a light car, like a sports car.
What have you got on the uniforms they used?
Checking every costume house on the West Coast.
Yeah, they could have rented them from anywhere.
Could have stolen them, too. Could have made them. I'll keep on.
You don't read the papers?
That guy you hit, he died.
Heart attack.
Heart attack? That's not where I hit him.
The charge is murder, Vic. Murder.
Oh, come on, that's crazy.
He died as the direct result of a felony.
The law calls that murder. Vic, Annie, if she thinks I had anything to do with a murder.
I got a wife and a sick kid.
Yeah, the whole thing's blowing up in our faces.
Hijackers and murderers. That's what the police are looking for.
He jumped the gun this morning.
He what?
Before I can get to him, he started casting the planchets.
Holy cow.
God, he's as good as dead then.
He cast every slug before he dies.
You didn't stop him?
What do you mean, stop him? What did you just say? He's dead already, isn't he? What do you want to do? You want to blow this thing? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, but what about Eddie? There must be something we can do for him.
Well, tell me what. I'll do it. Tell me, what is it? What?
That stuff is worse than poison. Hey, we can't handle it either.
Yeah, but Eddie can. You know, he's gonna put them in the lead canisters. Then he'll put them in the wooden crates that we made. They'll be harmless in there. They're completely harmless.
Are you saying we're going to go ahead and ship that gold? Is that what you're saying?
Charlie, we're talking about $500,000, only now it's split 3 ways.
Forget it!
Easy, Charlie, easy.
You're talking about killing people.
What kind of people are you talking about? You're talking about the kind of people that buy slugs, make them into counterfeit coins, right? And then sell them to foreign collectors to put them on the glass. You're talking about counterfeiters.
No! Whoever touches that stuff, whoever spends any time can end up as dead as Eddie. And that could end up meaning hundreds of thousands of people.
Hey, Vic, Charlie has a point.
Charlie has a point, huh? Okay. I got a point, too. You better be aware of it. Right now, all 3 of us, we're guilty of murder.
You can't compare an accident to mass murder.
Now, look, we started to pull off a job. We pulled it off. We pulled it off big. And no mass murder tag is gonna make me cop out on this. You got that? I'm not gonna change anything.
Hey, Vic, I'm sorry, man. Annie, you know how much I dig that chick, but not caring about killing all of those people.
Oh, Lou, don't give me all that hearts and flowers. They're gonna die whether you're in or out.
No, man. Charlie's gonna blow the whistle on you, and that is the end of it.
Oh, are you kidding? Charlie's gonna blow the whistle. Funeral bills and hospital bills over $20,000. If he talks, he's gonna be up on trial for murder. He's not gonna make any waves.
Vic.
Hey, Lou, I'm talking about $500,000. And just for you and me, it's $250,000 apiece. How many hamburger stands do you think you can have with that? How many franchises? Hey, Lou, I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, I'm gonna live with you, really. You're gonna need that kind of money to hold on to Annie. You know that, don't you?
These are your blood tests, Eddie. Yeah. And there's something very wrong here. Eddie, have you ever been exposed to radiation?
You lied to me.
Well, who?
Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die?
I think we'd better go talk to somebody at the hospital. Right away. Eddie? Eddie!
Thanks.
So like I said, we traced the owner of the car. He said it was taken from this lot.
Yeah, well, like I wouldn't know. I mean, like I'm not stuck here all day, you know?
Son, this picture mean anything to you?
Looks like a dude who gave me a ticket once. Yeah, looks just like him. Cost me 16 bucks. And I'm a real careful driver. Real careful. Always have been.
Inspectors 8-1, Inspectors 8-1. Will you respond, please? Inspectors 8-1, Inspectors 8-1. Will you respond, please?
Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters. This is Stone.
Lieutenant, a Dr. Halpert just phoned in a severe case of radiation poisoning.
Give me what you've got.
Edward Whitney, male Caucasian, 46, widower. Lives at 816 Junipero Lane.
That's my 1020.
What are you doing? You knew and you let me do it. Why, Vic, why?
What are you talking about?
I'm dying! Oh, don't tell me you didn't know. You had this thing wired from the beginning. You knew this stuff was dangerous. You let me work it anyway. Why, Vic? Why?
Eddie, I swear I didn't know.
Shut up!
Eddie, listen to me. Listen to me. You gotta believe me, I didn't know. I mean, maybe the doctor's wrong, Eddie. Huh? Maybe the doctor's wrong.
You killed me, Vic. In fact, you know what? I'm dead already. Did you know that? I'm standing here talking to you and I'm dead already. Hey! Okay, Vic. Okay. You're king of the hill. The whole lousy mountain.
Eddie, you only talked to one doctor, right? I mean, there are others, right? There are others. You didn't talk to anybody else, did you?
It's no good. I'm dying. And you can bet I'm going to talk, because I'm not going to let anybody else go through what I'm going through. Unless you want to use that. It's your choice, Vic. Oh, buddy.
What do you want from me, Eddie? Huh? What do you want from me?
What did you say? A scintillation counter? That's a new one on me.
Well, basically, it's a Geiger counter. We've got both in there.
Yeah, that truck's working like a beacon. They wouldn't have left it here unless they already moved the gold.
Say, do we know who manages this property?
Not yet, no.
Professor Mason, the locks and the rear doors of the truck were Jimmy.
This is Lieutenant Stone. Anything you can avoid touching in there, we'd appreciate.
What's your reading?
Barely clicking. If the gold's here, it's under shield.
What about the lead containers?
Did you find the containers?
Not yet. There is some smelting equipment. It's hotter over here. Not legal right now, but it was not too long ago.
Did you find any molds?
Not any. But you don't smelt without a mold.
Means they've already changed the gold. But into what? It could be jewelry, sculpting, anything.
Doesn't matter. Whatever shape they dump on the foreign market, buddy boy, that's where the big money is.
But what if it's jewelry? They got enough gold there to making thousands of items.
This is Lieutenant Stone again. I want to bring my crew in there. Any danger?
Just a few minutes, Lieutenant. Just to be sure.
Mike?
Yeah.
These nails, they're not galvanized. You know, with all the salt air, they should be rusty unless they were new.
Yeah, fresh sawdust, too.
Yep. Packing cases?
Camouflage or both?
Yeah.
Curly, check the sawdust. Find out the kind of wood, will you? Have Secoulas make a full rundown of those nails and this hammer, too. Well, buddy boy, this whole package is slipping away from us. We don't know how it's wrapped. We don't know what shape it's in, what size. We know nothing.
Mike, I just got a call. A body was fished out of the bay with the skull caved in.
Well, does it tie?
The medical examiner said it was so full of radiation, it would have been dead in a couple of days anyway. Acute anemia.
Thanks. Well?
I don't know, Lieutenant. I couldn't definitely identify this as one of the three men I saw.
The medical examiner's report indicates there was a severe arthritic deformity in the man's right foot.
Enough for a limp?
Bad limp, yeah.
Well, I'd say that definitely rules out this man. Three I saw are moving real good. No limp.
Yeah, Stone. Yeah? San Quentin? The foundry? That tells us how he fits. Yeah, go ahead, shoot. Take this down, Steve. Real estate office, Ellsworth and Hogan. Did you say downtown? Downtown. Thanks. He knew how to melt the gold, but he never would have touched it if he knew it was hot.
Well, how do you figure it then? You found out later? Started screaming someone nailed him?
Something like that.
Hello. How's it going? Well, I must have been out of my mind. I'll let you find that stuff in here, man.
Now, wait a minute. Not just me. It's you, Annie, right?
Vic, straight, all right? I've been thinking. Maybe you better go it alone, huh?
There's no deal tonight. Fence got nervous. You read the papers.
Okay, let it be at that, okay? Vic, let's chalk it up to experience.
What kind of service is this? Can I get a cup of coffee? Black. But I made a backup arrangement. The only thing is someone can give us $300,000. I'm supposed to meet him in an hour. $300,000. I know it's $200,000 less, but still $150,000 apiece.
Yeah, but it's like setting loose the bubonic plague, man.
150,000 tax-free, Lou. Tax-free.
I'll be back at 5.
You take it easy, huh?
Why don't we use Mr. Hogan's office? please, have a seat. Yes, I was handling the sale of that building, Inspector, but you know how it is with all those old barns down at the waterfront. The city engineers have condemned it. It was due for demolition.
When was that?
It's to be Monday, but I imagine with your finding that stolen truck there, that be keeping it for evidence.
Who else had the keys?
Oh, everyone who worked there. I can imagine somebody keeping a spare key for himself.
Before the building was condemned, did you show it to any other prospective buyers?
Yes, I did. Quite a few. Oh, thank you.
Did any of the men happen to look like this man here?
No. Everyone there was a good deal older.
You ever seen him before?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, thank you very much.
Eddie dead? It just doesn't seem possible. He worked for me here for 11 years. He was a friend. He was a good friend.
Do you know about his prison record?
Of course I know, but he stayed out of trouble since then.
We have reason to believe that Mr. Eddie Whitney was involved in a major crime.
It's unthinkable.
So is dying of radiation poisoning. That's right. That's what he would have died of unless somebody had bashed his head in for him first.
What? Believe he was in on a robbery involving $500,000 in radioactive gold.
I heard about that. But Eddie?
Well, he had at least 3 associates. One of them looked like that.
Afraid I can't help you.
Well, do you happen to know if he has a friend around 40 years old, dark complexion? I'd say his height was about, 6'4", 6'5".
Look, Mr. Sondheim, we're working against the clock and there's a lot of lives at stake. So if you have any information at all, we should give us a call, all right?
Whoa. Come on. Play it easy. Easy.
Is it broken? You're crazy. Get that away from me, man. You'll kill us both. Just the prototype, huh?
I should stick to hamburgers. Tell Annie not to worry. It's in the bank. Her account.
Now, what's all this hysterical garbage on the phone?
Why'd you jump on me?
Jump on you? I don't even know what's about.
I figured you guys were friends. I mean, how am I gonna tell the cops that my best friends are a gang hijacking gold? The whole crazy thing cooked right up here in my own apartment.
Gordy, get a hold of yourself.
It was Vic.
Who was Vic? I don't know what you're talking about.
Picture, they had a picture of him. The hijacking of that radioactive gold on a truck, Les, that's what I'm talking about. You I'm talking about, the mastermind. That's what you are, isn't it? And they described Lou to me, too.
Who did?
The police. Oh, no. It had to start with you. You and your fancy job at the university. All the time I thought you were making small talk about your job, but right under my nose you were planning the hijacking. And is Charlie in on it, too? Charlie, good old Charlie, the family man, is he a crook, too? And a killer? And Eddie, poor Eddie. You've got to. After all these years of going straight, you've got to.
Operator, this is an emergency. Get me the police.
He talked me into it. Who? So help me, he talked me into it. I tried to get out of it. I really tried. My wife, she's only 23 years old. It's crazy, I know. But the gold, that was not my idea.
Vic Tolliman's not at home now. Where is he?
Yeah, Vic, that's him. He planned the whole thing, my buddy, the hotshot creep.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Does he have the gold?
Yeah, he got it all.
Where?
He's on his way. A fence. I don't know his name. Vic didn't tell me his name.
Easy does it now. What's he driving?
Panel truck, 71 Ford.
Color, license.
Green. What license? It's my truck. On the side it says Lou's Clown Alley.
Lou's Clown Alley.
He's not crying for himself. I don't want you to think that about Charlie. Do you have a son, officer?
Lloyd, read him his rights.
$148, $149, $150,000.
This deal was $300,000.
When I'm certain the gold is safe, you'll get the rest.
Just wait a minute.
No, we wait 2 months, both of us, until the gold is completely cooled.
Bob, take the other side. Arch, what the fun?
Get an ambulance. Come on. Get these people back. Kind of gives your spine a ripple, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Kind of makes you think. Say, you know that case we were helping Reeves with before all this exploded?
Yeah.
We probably never will nail that clown now, will we?
I don't think so, no.
No. Maybe it doesn't matter if you lose some of the little ones.
As long as you win some of the big ones?
That's right.
Can I quote you on that?
Oh, sure.